In your submissions, you suggested that the term commission can be used in multiple senses. How do we know which sense will be applied when? As a former Attorney General, perhaps you can point out to us whether it is in regulations, it is in the law, but how do we know which sense is applied when?
I would have thought that one of the most important oversight roles in the commissioner's life would be when they are overseeing the verification and tally of the presidential election result at the center before the same is then declared on behalf and for, and but for the people of Kenya by the chair. So what is oversight?
Please clarify in my mind, because it's a major issue here, what the constitutional role of the 6 commissioners is under Article 140. And once you tell us what it is, just position their role against that of the staff of the Secretariat and of the chair.
Mr. Mahat, there was an allegation that 33,000 vote differential were noted between the votes cast for the president and those for governor, senator, women rep. You tried this morning to explain that some of those instances arose from stray ballots. Would you tell us how many constitute stray ballots? And can you also share with us how those stray ballots are distributed in terms of counties?
I know that the events of 15th August are in our minds, but remember that there was an extra day by which Mr. Chebukati could have declared the result. Why did he not wait until that day? Violence or no violence? Perhaps you have another reason. Reach out to the commissioners, the 4 that are now named the 4. Try and reach a consensus. Address the question of the 27 constituencies so that these suspicions that have now cropped up would not have been an issue. Is there any other reason why he did not take advantage of the extra day to do what he had to do?
When we look at Article 88, the role of IEBC is to supervise and conduct elections. I do not want to repeat this question. Why the chairman deemed it fit to allocate commissioners, I think what has been described as domestic chores, leaving the core business of IEBC to the CEO to supervise. We've been told that they did a good job in the polling stations. Polling went on well, counting, tallying, and transmission until the National Tallying Center, where they are all there, but they are not doing the core business of, according to the Constitution, they have been given other duties. This is bringing a lot of questions in our minds.
That the two groups of parties are placing the blame on the first and second petitioners' agents and sympathizers and supporters during the tallying and verification. Of course, we have images. Many of us were not there. At least the bench was not there. But we have images which we saw. Okay, allegations and affidavits. We have seen the affidavits, seen the submissions, but no actually determination or delving into any evidence. So I just wanted to inquire that would you expect, having had such elaborate submissions and affidavits, would you still expect us to make a determination, apportion blame, attribute blame, yet really the matter is not before us? Neither are we witnesses, neither were we at the Bomas, neither were these matters.
On this registrar's report, you projected it. So the one which has the Vito, Ogudino, Vito, Provisio, Silva, Ogudino, do you have it?
You would like me to refer to my report?
It's a document. I'm looking at this registrar's report, so if you have it
the
on
registrar.
yours is blank, I'm sure, if you noticed. Yes, that one, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, so go to,
Not this one.
not that one. Page, it doesn't have pages, but it's an extra R10. It was the foreigners' logs. Mine doesn't have pages.
I don't have it.
It just reads R10. Anyway,
Yes.
R10
Yes.
is titled Users Who Logged In Recently. Do you remember that? You projected it here.
We projected it, yes.
Yes, so Vito logged in on July 28th. That's my question. I want to see whether we're on the same wavelength as to the dates. Because you said they logged in during the tally. Does someone have a copy of the report?
We can share a copy.
You can use this.
Yeah, please share a copy.
Take this.
This is
Share this.
R10. And to save on time, Mr. Ngarisha, you can be looking at R12 yourself.
yes. Okay.
So, Mr. Murgor, you said in, if I,
Sorry.
R10.
Why don't I have this? Okay. Yes.
Yes, so R10, please read for us the dates that these people logged in and the time.
The R10.
Yes.
I have the logs start from July 20th to July 28th.
Exactly.
Yes.
So did I hear you saying that they logged in during the tallying period?
That's what I had in my document that I filed.
We are looking at the registrar's report. So how different is your document from this one?
I will check because what we have has those logs.
Remember, we are working with the registrar's report, not any other document. That's why I was getting confused.
This is probably the reason why we filed our own document, because you have extracted, or the registrar has extracted this part, we have extracted the entire. So we could look at what we have.
Yes.
I'll speak to the IT people and clarify that.
But
because our logs start from July
But
to
for the registrar's
August.
report, it's July 20th to July 28th.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to clarify that. That was before the election, therefore.
That was before the election.
Thank you. That's all I wanted from you. Mr. Ngarisha, let's go to R12. I would have expected you, as you come, to answer Mr. Murgro's concern, which was that R12 is a history of delete and removal actions. Mr. Murgro's concern was activity, and you look at the dates, it is
I quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me, never ain't an option. So I'd be cautious, I hope that you're watching. Don't try to stop this, walk until I'm nauseous. Cause I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop me,